back to my channel. I'm bringing you my April book haul. Now I don't think I'm going to have any other books this month, so I just figured I'd do a book haul now because I wanted to I got some books from Book Outlet, so I wanted to do a little bit of an unboxing, plus I got a couple things from Amazon. So there's quite a few things here, and I don't want this book haul to be a million minutes long, so let's just get into it, shall we? First I just want to go over the things that I got from Amazon because they're right here in front of me. So the first thing I got is Kiss of Deception. This is by Mary E. Pearson. This is the first book in the Remnant Chronicles. I've really been interested in this book for a long time, and they had it on Amazon for like less than $5, so I picked it up, and you'll see why in a second. And then I picked up Voyager by Diana Gabaldon. This is the third book in the Outlander series. I read books 1 and 2. I don't know when I'm going to pick this one up because Dragonfly and Amber took me such a long time, but I do own almost the complete series now, so I didn't want to pick this one up, so when I'm ready I can just dive in. And these books are just so huge, and I know there's parts that just like drag and drag and drag, so they're just hard for me. But again, this was like $8 I think for this huge floppy paperback. And then I did pick up a couple of coloring books, and I know they're not books, but I have been really into coloring lately. I don't know if any of you guys color. Let me know if you do. It's just something I started doing recently. I did buy myself a coloring book and some colored pencils like a year ago, and a couple months ago I was like, you know, I'm bored. I'm gonna color. Like, I didn't want to read or whatever, so I just turned on the TV and I was just like coloring, and it was just so stress relieving for me. Like, it was just so calming, and I just loved it. So I ended up putting it down. I don't know why. I don't think I liked what I was coloring because I think I had some I was coloring some mandalas, and you know, they're just repeating patterns, and they just weren't, you know, it was nice to color, but I got bored with it eventually, and I just stopped doing it. And then I started watching. I've been subscribed to Jen over at Reading with Pugs here on BookTube. You guys should check her out. She does have a BookTube channel, but she started coloring recently, and she started doing these color and chats, and so I watched a couple of her videos, and I got like inspired to start coloring again. So I did pick up a couple books that she had mentioned on her channel, and I have been coloring. You know, I don't get a lot of time to color, but when I do get a chance to color, it's really calming and just stress relieving for me, so I really enjoy it. Anyways, that was like a babble. So the first coloring book that I picked up, this is Enchanted Forest by Joanna Basford. She's the one that does The Secret Garden. Now, I've only colored one picture and not even the complete picture. Let me show you guys. And I'm not an artist, so it's not amazing, but that's what I've done so far. It's taken me a really long time to get even that far in. My problem is like, I'm so afraid to mess it up, so I don't know, like, I really have to like think about what I'm going to color, like how I'm going to color it or whatever, and I don't know anything about shading. I'm just kind of like guessing how to do things, and you know, so far they're turning out really well, and I really do enjoy it. So I got that one. And then I picked up this one. This is Romantic Country by Aerie. I don't know, but this is actually the second book. There are 3 books in this series. The third one comes out next month. And like, they're just like whimsical little things, and I don't know, I don't know if you guys can see that because I can't see the camera, but I just really enjoy it. And you know, eventually maybe I'll make my own color and chat type videos on my channel. Not anytime soon because, like I said, I'm not very confident in my abilities, but maybe as I get better I'll do that. So those are the things that I got from Amazon. And then Book Outlet, I don't know if you guys know, but a few weeks ago they had a huge sale where your whole order was 15% off plus free shipping to the US and Canada. And Book Outlet never does free shipping ever, so that was like huge. So of course I had to pick some things up. I didn't have any intention of doing it. I actually filled up my cart and then walked away from it about 3 times, and then finally I saw a coloring book that I was interested in that was super cheap, and so I made an order at that point. If I wouldn't have seen that coloring book, I probably wouldn't have bought these books. So here's the box. I did already open it up so that I didn't have to fiddle with the knife on camera because that always takes me forever. Here's the invoice. And always this brown paper. Let's get that out of the way. Alright, so the first book that I see is The Heart of Betrayal by Mary E. Pearson. This is the second book to the Remnant Chronicles. They had it on Book Outlet for super cheap, but they didn't have the first one, so that's why I got the first one off of Amazon for less than $5, and I picked this one up. I also picked up The Beauty of Darkness. This is the third and final book in the Remnant trilogy, Remnant Chronicles trilogy by Mary E. Pearson. Now I have the full series and I can read it, but can we just, like, look how big this book is compared to the other two. Like, I'm glad that she made it a 3-book series and didn't stretch it out any further, because you guys know how I hate huge stretched out series. I really do. So anyways, that's book 3. Gracie. Sorry if you can hear my dog. There's like a ambulance or fire truck or something outside. She's barking at it. And then I picked up Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. This is the Penguin Chalk edition. I've been picking these up off of Book Outlet recently for super cheap, and I love like the chalk editions. They're just fun and cute, and they have these like French flaps. So, and I have a bunch of editions of Alice in Wonderland. I feel like I'm collecting them, but I've never read the full story. But I love the Disney adaptation of it, so maybe one day I will read this. And it's so short that I should be able to pick it up, no problem, right? I have like a huge version of it. Can you guys see it? I don't know where it's at. Down here. This huge like leather bound edition I got from Barnes & Noble, like these gorgeous pictures in it. I'll have to show you guys one day. It's really, really pretty. Okay, and then, oh, gross. Oh, I'm so mad about this. It's a scratch and dent. I didn't realize it, and I thought it was the Penguin Chalk edition, but this is actually not. It's a Puffin Classic. So this is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, and I've read some of Louisa's other books when I was younger, and I really liked it. This is like a super beat up copy. Like, it's torn down here. It's like dirty. I mean, I know that scratch and dent is exactly what it says. Scratch and dent. It could come in like this, but I've never seen one this bad, so it's kind of sad, but you know. But anyway, so I collect classics off of Book Outlet because they're cheap, and like, I've read some other books of hers. I can't remember what they're called, but I did remember enjoying them as a child, so I wanted to pick that one up. And I thought it was the Penguin Chalk edition, not the Puffin Classic, so that was my fault on that one. Then I picked up The Walled City by Ryan Groden. She wrote the, oh my god, I cannot think of what, Wolf by Wolf. She wrote that series. So I saw this on there. I've heard good things about it. It's based off this like really scary place in China. So you know, wanted to pick it up. I've heard good things about it, so can't wait to get to this one. And the cover is pretty awesome. And then I picked up City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. This is book 5 in the Mortal Instruments series. I picked up the entire series except for book 4, which they had on Book Outlet for cheap, but they had like the new edition cover, and I didn't like it. I want them to match. So not that I don't love these editions, but I wanted them to match, so I didn't get it. Eventually I will pick it up, probably from Book Outlet, because I've read the first 2 books and I'll probably be reading the 3rd book sometime soon. But yeah, wanted to get that one. And then I picked up Written in My Own Heart's Blood by Diana Gabaldon. This is the 8th and final book in the Outlander series. I have all but one of them now, I believe, and eventually I'll pick it up. I picked up 4 of the 8 from Book Outlet for super cheap, so I'm assuming I'll pick up that book as well as soon as it pops up on there, because I'm not gonna need it for a while. Like, this book is so huge. They're all so big. They're just parts that drag out. Like, I love them, but I hate them at the same time. Like, we have a love-hate relationship for sure. And then the whole reason that I made this order is because I saw a coloring book on there that I was interested in for like $6, so I was like, okay. And that is Romantic Country by Ari. I'm not sure. This is the first book in the little coloring book series. I have the first and second. I've actually pre-ordered the third because it was like $8 on Amazon. And again, you know, it's going to take me forever to color these books that I have because I'm such a slow colorer and I barely have time to do it, but I just like doing it, and you know, why not? And then I also picked up another coloring book because they were all super cheap, and I'm obsessed with Outlander, so I had to pick up the Outlander official coloring book by Diana Gabaldon. I'm not sure who the artist is, but there's this picture, and there's like little pieces from the novels in there. And I've heard like not all of the reviews on this one were mixed. Like the picture's not that great or whatever, but I'm not that great of a colorer. I'm not an artist by any means, and you know, why not add it to my collection of Outlander things? So that's what I did, and you know, it was like $8 or something. No, it was like $6, I think, so it was even cheaper. So yeah, and it was free shipping, so I had an amount that I wanted to spend. You had to spend $40 to get the free shipping, so I needed to spend $40, and I ended up spending $45. So this is what put me over the edge, I believe, but that's okay. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I have a ton of things here. For the most part, I just added on to series that I already had or books that I have been collecting. And, you know, I mean, I guess I did get a full trilogy. Whoops. I don't need to buy any more books, though. And no, I can't say that. I feel like I have a book haul in here all of the time. I'm so bad. Like, I have scaled back my buying from what it used to be, probably before BookTube. Like, before I started my own BookTube channel, but it's not good, guys. You know, let me know what you guys think about the whole coloring thing. Like, do any of you guys color? Would that be something that you'd like to see on this channel, is like me color and chatting with you guys? It's going to take me a little while if you do want those types of videos to post them, because I'm not confident in my abilities, which I stated earlier. So maybe after some time of me coloring and feeling like I'm getting a little bit better, then I will start doing those. But they're fun to watch. I just don't know how much I would have to talk about. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.